LeBron James discusses what changed during Lakers' six-game win streak. After a rough early season road trip in which they went 1-4, there were some serious concerns about the Los Angeles Lakers and what this team could be this season. But the team has responded well since then, with LeBron James and Anthony Davis setting the tone during a six-game win streak. Dalton Knecht was the star of the Lakers' most recent win over the Utah Jazz, but LeBron also continued his outstanding stretch of play with 26 points and 12 assists. The Lakers' offense has looked more crisp and fluid, and James made note of the plays the coaches have implemented, as well as his teammates' ability to make shots. "We have some really good sets," LeBron noted. "We have some really good movement, and the team trusts me a lot with the ball, and I'm just trying to put the ball on time on target to my guys. And it's great to have guys that can make shots and guys that can make plays. ARDLO. Obviously, AD, DK. Rui Hachimura, when he's in the lineup. We just try to keep guys' defenses off balance. The Lakers have multiple players capable of taking over games at times. With James and Davis drawing so much attention, players like Knecht, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves are able to take advantage. While this win streak has admittedly not come against the strongest competition, all that matters is that the Lakers are piling up victories, and LeBron feels they are shoring up some early season issues that plagued them. "We won. We've been playing the right way," LeBron responded when asked what he's liked about the Lakers' win streak. "Man, I think we had some adversity that we handled very well on the road trip in New Orleans and San Antonio, and then we come back home after a road trip and play some good ball. But over the course of the winning streak, we've just been playing the game the right way. We've been cleaning up a lot of things about transition defense, which has been really bad for us early on in the season. We cleaned that up. Cleaned our turnovers up. And then offensively, we've been very, very strategic and very on point where we want to run and how we want to get to it. The Lakers are clearly a much improved team from last year and already look better than they did just a couple weeks ago. This team has identified their issues and are working hard to correct them. As long as that continues to be the case going forward and LeBron and Davis continue to dominate, they will be an extremely difficult team to deal with all season long." The story of the past couple of games for the Lakers has been the play of rookie Dalton Knecht. Even before his most recent career night, he was playing outstanding, which may have been a surprise to many people, but not LeBron James. That he's been a pro for a while, James said of what this recent stretch shows about Knecht. "I talked about it last year, so it's no surprise to me. No surprise to me." Lakers land star Damian Lillard in blockbuster three-team trade proposal. The Los Angeles Lakers have started out the new NBA season with a record of 10-4, looking much more competitive than many expected. The franchise brought back a similar roster to what they had a year ago, despite Los Angeles being bounced out in the first round of the playoffs. Los Angeles made a head coaching change in the offseason, replacing Darvin Ham with former NBA guard J.J. Redick. So far, things have seemed to work out for the better, but there is still a lot of season left to go. If the Lakers want to truly contend for a title this year, they may need to add more firepower to their overall roster. This could mean Los Angeles will have to enter the trade market, a place that they've tried to stay away from in recent seasons. In a new proposed trade, Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report put together a deal that would land the Lakers' star point guard Damian Lillard. The deal would include the Milwaukee Bucks, Lakers, and Detroit Pistons to round things out. The Lakers would be parting with a lot to land Lillard, but this could be a massive gain for them. Pairing Lillard with LeBron James and Anthony Davis would create one of the strongest big threes in recent memory. Lillard has the skill set to take over any game, and he could fit in well alongside the other two stars in Los Angeles. The Lakers have been linked to Lillard for a long time, so if this were to happen, it would be a long time coming. On the season, Lillard is averaging 24.8 points for 0.6 rebounds and 7.2 assists per game. He is also shooting 31.5% from beyond the three-point line, a decrease from his normal average. Losing Reeves would be tough, but the Lakers may find it a needed loss to give themselves a better chance to win it all this year. The Lakers are attempting to maximize the final years of the James Davis pairing, so landing Lillard could vastly help their cause. Jared Vanderbilt injury update leaves Lakers with only one path forward. The Los Angeles Lakers have overcome their share of adversity early in the 2024-25 season. Injuries have depleted the depth of the roster, the schedule has been unkind to their grander ambitions, and the transition is underway from one franchise player to another. Few hurdles have proven more discouraging than the extended wait for the 2024-25 debut of defensive specialist Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt underwent surgery on both of his feet during the offseason and has thus far missed every game the Lakers have played in 2024-25. There was hope that he could return early in the regular season, but progress hasn't been made at the pace Los Angeles expected. In a recent release by the Lakers, it was revealed that Vanderbilt's ramp-up process has transpired at a slow enough rate to put the next update on his return date off for several weeks. It's an unfortunate development that's left the Lakers with one choice: proceed under the assumption that he won't return at all in 2024-25. That may seem harsh, but it's the only way Los Angeles can adequately navigate what could ultimately prove to be at least 2 months without Vanderbilt in the rotation. That need is heightened by the fact that he appeared in just 29 games in 2023-24. Redick would be wise to incorporate Vanderbilt back into the rotation once he's healthy, but having missed 67 of the Lakers' past 96 regular season games, there's no telling when that will be. By moving forward under the assumption that he won't return, Los Angeles can make firm commitments to available players. That would remove the expectation of an inevitable decline in playing time for those who are looking to make their name in Vanderbilt's absence. Removing that tension could play a direct role in the Lakers finding a sustainable method of improving upon their current ranking of number 24 in the NBA in defensive rating. It's possible that the answer is already on the roster, with both Max Christie and Cam Reddish showcasing impressive defensive instincts in 2024-25. There's just as strong of a chance that the Lakers will need to find an external resolution. That may come across as an extreme response based on how early it is in the regular season, but writing options off based on optimism would be a risky endeavor. The hope remains that Vanderbilt will return to the court and operate as the wing stopper the Lakers believe he can be. Considering he's in the first season of a 4-year, $48 million contract, it's safe to say Los Angeles will give him every opportunity to prove he can live up to the hype. Until Vanderbilt is back at 100%, however, the Lakers must operate under the impression that his return isn't the inevitability it was once believed to be. How Dalton Connect can change everything for LeBron James and the Lakers. Throwing away percentages and advanced statistics, there are 3 types of shooters in the NBA. There are players who can make shots, players who can shoot, and shooters. It's easy to spot the real shooters. The net snaps when the ball swishes through. There's a different feel in the air when they curl around a screen, and a sense of inevitability as their shot arcs toward the hoop. The entire arena buzzes with a near-physical sense of anticipation on hot shooting nights, not just expecting but knowing the next attempt will go in no matter where it's from. In rookie Dalton Connect, the Los Angeles Lakers appear to have found a shooter. And it's no exaggeration to say it can change everything for the Lakers, both right now and into the far future. Connect, selected 17th in the 2024 NBA Draft, was expected to shoot at a decent clip coming out of Tennessee. Through the opening weeks of the season, Connect was doing just that, entering Tuesday's game against the Utah Jazz, shooting 40.4% from 3 on 4.4 attempts per game. Good marks, especially for a first-year player, and quite valuable to the shooting star of Lakers. But nothing to write home about. Then Connect exploded against the Jazz. He scored 37 points and hit 9 three-pointers, tying the NBA record for most threes by a rookie in one game. The third quarter was his piece de resistance, as the 23-year-old wing scored 18 consecutive points in the final 3.5 minutes. It was electrifying and a tantalizing glimpse of the possibilities that arise for LA if Connect isn't just a good shooter, but the sort of offensive weapon who can wreck a game plan if left unattended. His importance to this Lakers roster is transparent. Every team in the NBA wants players on the floor who can hit shots from beyond the arc at a high clip. Connect's mere presence opens up the offense and is particularly valuable for LeBron James, who has always played at his best with great shooters at his side. Connect and James have shared the floor for 201 minutes so far this season and outscored opponents by 20 points per NBA.com. In general, The Lakers have outscored opponents by 4.4 points in Connect's minutes, second highest on the Lakers behind Anthony Davis. Those numbers will muddy as Connect gets more playing time. Right now, he's averaging about 20 minutes per game, but it's worth noting his playing time has been bumped up lately and his performance has only gotten better. Since November 13th, Connect is averaging 33.2 minutes per contest, and Los Angeles has outscored its opposition by 9.3 points in those minutes. Seeing as it's not even Thanksgiving yet, we're clearly working with small sample sizes. Connect does not solve all the woes of this roster, and one 37-point game doesn't exactly make him the next Splash Brother. But it's hard to understate just how massive it is for the Lakers to strike gold with a rookie and especially to hit on a player like him. Connect's skill set of dead-eye shooting, both spotting up and off movement, is the most valuable in the NBA. Everybody wants it and will pay a hefty premium to get it. Connect carries a cap hit of $3.8 million, a roster-building boon for the Lakers and their pricey talent. Los Angeles ranks 6th in the NBA in payroll for the 2024-25 season. The franchise will enjoy his extremely valuable traits for a pittance, relatively speaking. That grants the Lakers flexibility they didn't previously enjoy for this season and in the big picture. Connect's emergence means they can dangle a player like D'Angelo Russell in trade talks this season without fearing they'll rob the roster of the only elite shooter in the rotation, as appeared to be the case last year. Or, if the opportunity to take a huge swing at an elite talent presents itself sometime in the next few seasons, and Connect continues this trajectory, he could be included as a legitimately valuable trade piece. In recent seasons, the Lakers have struggled to develop young talent other teams covet. It made improving the roster around James and Davis very difficult. Los Angeles couldn't elbow its way into any trade discussions without a decent young player, and each season that passed without a fresh influx of talent made the organization even more inflexible. There's still plenty to prove for the young sharpshooter. It doesn't matter how many shots Connect makes if he gets picked on defensively, and the rookie wall looms large down the stretch of the season when the Lakers are expected to be fiercely competing for a playoff spot. Connect's early breakout could give the Lakers options. It is a significant development, and one that could alter the trajectory of the Lakers not just this season but beyond. NBA rumors. Lakers are actively looking for a big man. The Los Angeles Lakers are expected to be one of many teams active on the NBA trade market this season, and the latest intel suggests they already have a primary position in mind. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Lakers are on the hunt for a big man to help reinforce the front court. I think when you look at this team, they're a team that needs to look at guard help and the center position. What position do they prioritize? That's for Rob Pelinka and that Lakers front office over the next few months. They're going to have to figure it out, said Shams. You had D'Angelo Russell starting at the beginning of the season. Now he's coming off the bench. Is he going to settle into that role? How is he going to play that role as the year goes on? And they have said for a while that they are looking actively for a big man to add to that lineup, so who could that be? They have assets to play with. 002/009. Instant analysis. How Los Angeles Lakers beat the Jazz to remain undefeated in the Emirates NBA Cup. Instant analysis. How Los Angeles Lakers beat the Jazz to remain undefeated in the Emirates NBA Cup. Read more. Many fans were pushing the Lakers to make a move this summer after they were eliminated in the first round by the Nuggets. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka failed to strike a meaningful deal in time, but they were able to pick up Dalton Connect in the draft, who has been huge in J.J. Redick's rotation so far. But with just one big man under Anthony Davis, Christian Koloko is the only active center. The Lakers have an obvious hole in their roster that only a trade can fix. If Anthony Davis goes down or Koloko is compromised in any way, it'll leave the Lakers extremely vulnerable in the front court and without any depth at the center position. Assuming the Lakers are willing to give up D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, or another key veteran role player, there are several options they could take and many different players they could pursue. One potential route is a trade with the Utah Jazz for young standout center Walker Kessler. Kessler isn't reported to be available, but if the Jazz are willing to listen to offers, the Lakers could do worse than to pursue a young big man who was named one of the best in his class last year with averages of 9.2 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 2.8 blocks per game on 68.6% shooting. The Lakers could also bring back Brook Lopez, a solid two-way center who brings size, rim protection, and floor spacing after shooting 36% from three last season. He'd be a great fit next to Anthony Davis, and, together, they could bring the Lakers' defense up to another level. Arguably, the best acquisition for the Lakers would be Nick Claxton of the Nets. Since the Nets are in rebuild mode, they don't have much use for a game-changer like Claxton, who is averaging 8.6 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks per game this season. At just 25 years old, Claxton still has years at his prime, and he could be a long-term solution at center for the Lakers. At 9-4 this season, the Lakers are outperforming even their most ambitious expectations, and they will do whatever it takes to keep the momentum moving. But with such limited depth in the frontcourt, the Lakers are admittedly vulnerable right now, and Pelinka needs to make a move to ensure they can keep up with the best in the West.